E-commerce is only one of 5 sales channels. And so if you think you're running an e-commerce business, that's keeping you stuck because you're focused like this, like you've got blinders on, right? And you're focused on e-commerce marketing stuff and like website stuff and like the latest Facebook ad thing and like that kind of stuff, right? Like that's what you're doing. Like that's an e-commerce business. You're not focused necessarily on product margin and what your average marketing spend ratio is and profitability and product line strategy and team building and leadership and ownership. You're not focused on those things, building value into your company so that if you sell it someday, you can actually sell it for a lot of money. But if you're building an e-commerce business, you're focused on e-commerce stuff. And so this is important. It's an important shift. You need to realize that you're building a product-based business and you need to be the owner of that product-based business. So when you're building an e-commerce business, here's what a lot of people do. I call it the dollar bills for 50 cents model. How many here think that you could sell a lot of dollar bills if you sold them for 50 cents? You could probably break 7 or 8 figures. And by the way, it's a surefire way to get to $1 million to break through that number. It's also a surefire way to go bankrupt. Most e-commerce companies actually follow this business model because it makes great headlines. And when it makes great headlines, other people follow it. And it just creates this like copycat bankruptcy, like domino effect. It's just not a great thing.